That's the important point. I agree that quarters can sometimes be shortened even if there is no staccato mark. You never ever hold it fully. Here's what I answer. It's absolutely true that all the sources say that a quarter is the same value in time as 2/8, but that says nothing about the character of either of these time values. In other words, when a quarter equals 60, you must wait 1 second before sounding the next note, but that says nothing about the length of the note itself. It may be in a staccato passage, under a slur, have a tenuto. One still must wait 1 second before the next note is allowed to sound. In both your remark on the Opus 7 passage and many of Anton Cuerte's remarks, reference is made to the shortening of a note, and I believe this to be far more than a misnomer. It presumes some sort of normal execution of any note, and as far as I know, no such execution exists. There is no such thing as the proper execution of a quarter note. Depends entirely on the context. In other words, in French, the letter I is pronounced quite differently before a single consonant or a double consonant. So we have inégal, inélégant, impossible, incroyable. Likewise, in English, the letter E has many pronunciations, every or even, two in the latter. Which of these are the real ones and which are the altered ones? And that is my point about this. Now, these are the two most important basic rules of execution which have been unlearned. Notes that have no slur, no dot, no tenuto are never to be held full length. And you will not ever hear me doing it in anything I play. A slur has but one meaning, diminuendo. The first note of the slur is always stressed. The last is always the weakest and shortest. Now look, there's endless sophistication to this. For instance, is under a slur that goes down, but is also under a slur and that goes up. And there are dissonances. There are all kinds of things that affect this, but that's the basic thing. Now, we're going to look at a few examples. I think I'm doing all right with time. I want to look at the